Welcome back to Lesson 10 of the Career Ready series. I'm Savannah Poole, and today we are talking about networking and mentorship. I want to start with this. A lot of people hear the word networking and immediately feel uncomfortable. It can feel forced, awkward, or even transactional. I know I've felt that way before. But here is the reality. Networking is not about asking people for jobs. It's about building real relationships over time. Because some of the best opportunities you'll ever have won't come from job boards, they'll come from people. So today, we're going to talk about how to do this in a way that feels natural, genuine, and actually effective. Here is what we're going to cover: why networking actually matters, where to connect with people, how to reach out, and how to build real relationships over time. And then we'll do a simple assignment to get you started. Let's start with why this matters, because this is a mindset shift. Most opportunities come from your connections, not just applications. Second, mentors help you grow faster in your career. They've already done what you're trying to do. So instead of figuring everything out alone, you can learn from your mentors. Third, people remember those who show initiative. When you reach out, ask thoughtful questions and stay engaged. That stands out. And this is the big idea. Skills might get you in the door, but relationships actually move you forward. That's what creates long-term opportunities for you. Now, let's talk about where to actually connect with these people. First, you need to be making connections with your professors and instructors. These are some of the most accessible and valuable connections you have. Second, internships and work experiences. The people you work with today can open the door later. And third, LinkedIn and events. This is where you can expand your network beyond your immediate circle. And here's the key: you don't need hundreds of connections, just a few meaningful ones. It also never hurts to engage your personal network. When I got my first job, I chatted with my friends' parents about what I was looking for when I graduated, and they also helped me connect with the right people in my community. There are a lot of ways to do this, but you just need to make sure you're building those professional relationships. Now let's talk about reaching out, because this is where people hesitate. Here's how to keep it simple. Be clear, short, and respectful. Don't overthink it. Say why you're reaching out. Here's an example. I'm interested in cybersecurity and saw your background. Would love to hear more about your experience. This is important. Ask for their advice, not a job. You don't want it to feel transactional, and you want to make sure it's a positive tone. You want the conversation to feel natural, not like you're asking them for something. And overall, just keep it simple and be genuine when you're reaching out. That's what people are going to respond to. Now, this is the part most people miss: building relationships over time. Because networking is not a one-time message with someone, it's ongoing. First, follow up and stay in touch with the people you're meeting. Even a simple check-in now and then makes a huge difference. Second, show appreciation. If someone gives you advice, thank them. That goes a long way. And third, share updates on your progress. Let them know what you've learned, what you're working on, because relationships grow over time, not all at once. The more consistent you are, the stronger those relationships become. All right, here's your assignment. First, identify one person you can reach out to. Just one. a professor, a mentor, or a professional on LinkedIn. Second, send them a short message. Keep it simple, clear, and genuine. Don't overthink this because the hardest part is just getting started. And once you do, it's going to get easier over time. All right. Thanks so much for joining me in lesson 10. Can't wait to see you in lesson 11.